Hey there, Stephanie Arnold here, Beachbody coach and founder of the Anchored Nation team, and I wanted to walk you through how to set your privacy Facebook settings to show that you're open for business. Because once we start as a Beachbody coach, you're going to want to you want to be open for business. You don't want a private personal page anymore. So I'm going to show you exactly how to walk through your security settings to make sure that you are open for business and people can interact with you on your personal page. So we're going to start right here. I'm going to show you from a computer. It's very similar from your phone, but I'm going to walk you through your computer today just because that is easier for me, and I've learned that if I can do something on the computer, it is much faster than if I can do it on my phone. So first, oops, I'm in the wrong one. It's actually this lockbox here, the privacy, and let's go to see more settings. And there's tons of settings here for your privacy and settings for Facebook. We're going to start right at the top and work our way down. First thing that you should do here is if you are now using your personal Facebook page as a business. So you need to treat it as one. If you have a Facebook password that you've shared with ex-boyfriends or friends or family members, you want to make sure that you have control over this if you've ever shared that password. So I encourage you, maybe time to upgrade your password for Facebook to make sure that only you and maybe an assistant or something like that further down the road has access to this. So I encourage you, change your password, get that set up. We're going to skip right through this one. This one's not really important. But for privacy, this is what I want to make sure. So you need to make sure that you are open for business. So your settings should match mine here. Who can see your future posts? They're public, everyone. We want everyone to be able to see them. Who can send you friend requests? Everyone should be able to do that. Who can look you up using the email address that you've provided? Everyone should. Who can look you up using your phone number? Everyone. Can Facebook or can search engines find you on Google? Yes. You want people to be able to find you when they're looking for you. So make sure that you are public and everyone can search for you on these settings. And then for timeline and tagging, so this is a little different. You can determine who can post on your timeline. This one you're not able to do for everyone, I don't think. Yeah. But you want people to be able to interact on your Facebook page. So you want that to be friends. Next, review posts friends tag you in before they appear on your timeline. This is really important. You want to turn this on because when you turn your Facebook page to public, a lot of times you may get spammed. I know when I first did it, I got spammed a few times and somebody will post something on my page and then I have to go in and delete it, and it might be something inappropriate or some sort of really weird ad that I don't want my followers having to see anyway. So it's just easier to do that. So if you just turn on that you have to review posts that are tagged on you, and how do you do that? It'll show you. I'm not going to walk you through it right now, but you'll have an option. You'll get a notification when somebody tags you in something, and it'll say you'll have the option that says right here. Do you want to add to timeline or do you want to hide it? So you'll have that choice. So we can control, because you want to always control that being Facebook is your business. The last 5 posts that you have on Facebook should tell people that they can help you. You can help them, and you live a healthy and fit lifestyle. So when you crowd our newsfeed with other things, sometimes that can get trickled down. So you want to make sure that we don't allow too much tagging from other people to show up on our page, and we control that. Here, who can see posts you've been tagged in for your timeline? We want everyone to be able to see that, and because we're monitoring that. And who can see what other post in your tagline? Wow, post on your timeline. Everyone should be able to see that as well. You want to review tags people add to your own posts before the tags appear on Facebook. This isn't really important, and this tagging here isn't not really important either. So what is important here is that you make sure that this setting is on, that you can review posts that other people are tagging you in before they appear on your timeline. To give you an example of this, I was recently in my sister's wedding, and I was tagged in like so many photos, and then when the actual wedding photos came out, I was tagged in so many more photos. So what I did was I went through and I picked like one that I really liked that showed us all having a good time from those pictures, and allowed that on my timeline so people could see that I was at the wedding, we had a good time, it was beautiful, everybody was great and fun, but that my whole newsfeed wasn't blown up with wedding photos, and so people that still come to my page still know that I'm a health and fitness coach, that I can help them with their health and fitness. So that's an example for you for there. Blocking. So this one's fun. You can, if you need to, if there's anybody that's bothering you on Facebook or people that you don't want to see your stuff, you can block them. And that's really simple and easy. You can also just delete them. There's no reason that you can't do that. Your Facebook, it's your business, it's your page, you make the rules, so you can just delete people that bother you if you need to. Notifications, we're not going to mess with that. Or mobile. Followers, this is important. You need to make sure that everyone can follow you. You will, as a new coach, you're going to think maybe you only have a couple Facebook friends right now, but you're going to be consistently working on building your network as a coach, and you're going to eventually max out. Facebook only allows you to have 5,000 friends, so we want you to start building your following. So here I've got 266 people. I'm working on building this up. But people have the option to follow me here up at the top when they click to instead of add my friend, they can follow me as well. So it gives people, and it shows people the exact same thing. They can see all my posts. They can see everything that I do, just as if they were my friend. They can even comment and like on stuff as well. So I'm going to go back to the settings. And so yeah, so oops, followers. So you want to make sure that everyone is able to follow you, and that they are able to comment on your public posts, as well as you want to get notifications from them, and that's all you need there. So next, I want you to see when you actually post on Facebook. This is one thing that I really get a lot as a mom. When I have new coaches that are moms on my team that are concerned about posting their children on Facebook and making their, like, they don't want to make their Facebook page public because they don't want people to see their pictures of their kids. And this is a great feature that Facebook has put in there for us to protect us. So it's not an all or nothing kind of thing. And this is also great if you are a teacher and you have students that are Facebook friends, or you have we encourage you as coaches to be really vulnerable, to share pieces of your story. And if there's people that you're not comfortable sharing that with, you don't have to not share it because of one person in your life that might see that post. So this is a really cool feature that Facebook's given us. We can easily come in here and type a post real quick, and I'll go ahead and tag them. And then I made a post, and my setting right now is on public, but I can just say I only want my friends to be able to see this. So for me, my daughter, she has plastered all over social media, and that's been my personal choice. I haven't stopped that, but I have, like I said, if you were wanting to protect your kids, a lot of people that have foster kids that can't share those kind of pictures publicly, or in the adoption process, anything like that, that you don't want to share your children's photos or certain before and after photos or something like that. You can always click, so it's just your friends here, or you can use more options and go to custom, and you can choose, okay, share with my friends, and don't share with, I want everyone on Facebook to be able to see this except my husband, and you can do that, okay, and that will get posted for everyone but Ryan. Oh, I'm sorry, not everyone, it's not public anymore. I just made that so only my friends and not my husband will be able to see that post. Another cool feature here, I'm gonna erase that and actually take friends off, change it back to public, and then you also have this really cool option, more options here, to do lists. We encourage, on my team, we encourage you to use lists with Facebook when you're organizing, to just keep things. You can use it for a list for your customers, as well as your downline coaches or people that have coaches. So what I can do is I can create a custom list here, and I can say don't share this post. Maybe it's for I'm looking for new customers, or I'm posting for a new challenge group. I don't want to share it with my current customer list, and I don't want to share it with my downline, or maybe I don't want to share it. I've got friends that are in other network marketing businesses that I don't want to crowd up their newsfeed, so I can just type in that they won't see it either. So it's a really cool feature to use. But the one thing that you have to remember, and it's really important when you go to use this feature, is that whatever you set it at, it will stay that way until you change it back. So I got to make sure everything I did here, I undid, so now I'm back to public. So now I'm ready to post publicly again. And these settings will translate to your cell phone as well. So if you're posting, if I change the settings on my computer when I go to post on my Facebook page later from my phone, it's going to give me that same setting until I change it back. So just be aware of that so you don't shoot yourself in the foot when you're trying to post. But I love this feature because it allows for those that aren't necessarily ready to share certain things about parts of their journey, or because maybe their boss is on their Facebook page, or an ex, or a parent that you really don't have a relationship with, or a friend or something like that. You can easily hide that person from seeing it instead of actually having to not share something because you're afraid of hurting someone's feelings. If it's if there's a story that you want to share about your past or something and you don't want I'm really open about my life, and there hasn't been any posts that I've done this with yet, but a lot of coaches, when they're first getting started, have this kind of fear, and so I want you to know that you have this option. It's not like Facebook has given us this really great option, so it's not like an all or nothing, like everybody sees or nobody sees. So you have this really cool option to use. So take advantage of that, and just make sure that your settings are all set, and that's everything for the settings on your Facebook. There are other pieces that we're working through in this new coach training to help you get started and get your Facebook page ready, but I just want you to know that, so all of the hard work and all the posts that you're putting on Facebook are getting put in front of people, because that's what I want. I want your hard work to get seen. So I hope this is helpful for you guys, and keep paying attention. We're going to keep posting more videos this week on how to start your business as a coach.